So, I cannot believe I've... So, I don't even know where to start here. Have you guys ever seen that meme, the drawing? It's a comic, where on one end you have the guy saying, "I've been silenced," and he's got like 500 microphones and a bunch of press people listening and broadcasting him screaming and declaring out that he's been silenced. And then on the other side, you have somebody who's like genuinely talking about real serious issues, and there's like one microphone and nobody paying attention to them. You ever seen that meme before? Very well-known lefty meme. Honestly, a genuine representation, though a very, very admittedly exaggerated representation of a very common thing that happens in this political space, where a right-winger will say, "I've been canceled, I've been silenced, I'm having my voice taken away," while at the same time doing book deals and making tons of money and just obviously having a very large following and not having any issue whatsoever with being silenced. They're just using this weird perception of being victimized as some sort of evidence that what they have to say and what they stand for is in any way actually true. Now, I should mention, Matt Walsh is right now, without a doubt, one of, if not the most popular conservative figures online right now. His fan base is very, very rabid and will no doubt raid the fuck out of this video. So if you're watching this and you're a Xander Hall fan, go down in the comments section and comment, "Matt Walsh likes to ride his boy's red rocket." I just completely came up with that off the top of my head. I needed something funny. Something that's obviously making fun of Matt Walsh. Just to declare war against the Matt Walshites in the comments, because God knows you don't want them to ratio me, right? You don't want those transphobic pieces of shit to ratio me, do you? So come out and show support when you watch this video, Xan fans. Anyway, today we're going to be responding to, of all people, Matt Walsh, as I said, because I can't believe it, but he actually did the fucking meme. He did the meme in possibly one of the most shameless ways I've ever seen. "I have been silenced," with 951,000 views. Nearly 1 million views in 2 days. The far right will literally spread their bullshit propaganda to millions of people, to an audience that most left-wing figures could only dream of reaching, with absolute ease due to the, massive amounts of money and funding they have to astroturf their careers onto these platforms, and of course the favoritism that these platforms show them once they start making them money. Despite all of that, they can say to their audience's faces, "I have been silenced." Well, all right then. Let's hear how Matt Walsh has been... Oh my god, the music... I have not seen this, by the way. The music alone. We're already starting off with the cringy, like, you know how you'd be watching TV when you were a kid, and one of those SPCA commercials would come on, and it would be showing, like, pictures of sad dogs that are, like, dying, and it'd be asking you to donate, and it'd be like, "In the arms of the angels, fly away from here." And you'd just be like, I'm not crying, but my day's fucking ruined. It's gonna take me, like, an hour to, like, go back to how I was before this commercial decided to fucking assault my emotional state. Are we literally doing that music here? Is he literally going to throw a pity party?
After the excitement of my 1000th episode on Tuesday.
Someone needs to stick this motherfucker in a locker. This man is in desperate need of a locker stuffing, okay? He needs to either get stuffed or get stuffed into a locker, okay? What is he trying to do? Is he making fun of, like, when abuse victims or, like, when rape victims make videos outing their abuser and they put text on screen and have like a robot voice doing it. Oftentimes that's done because for a lot of like abuse and rape victims, it's hard to like physically tell the story without breaking up. So they'll put subtitles on screen for obvious reasons, subtitles, and then they'll have a robot voice read it out, text to speech, because it's easier than them having to actually like tell the story. So is that what Matt Walsh is making fun of right now? That's not surprising. Of course, Matt Walsh is in favor of rape, sexual assault, and particularly children being raped and sexually assaulted. As if you look at any of the figures that he supports and any of the logical conclusions of his ideology, he believes in, you got to get those young girls, those 15, 14, 16-year-old girls married to grown adult men, nice and young while they're servile and incapable of thinking with their own individuality to fight back against their arranged marriage. This is the world that conservatives like Matt Walsh advocate for, right? I mean, obviously he's in favor of things like rape and sexual assault. He's against Me Too, of course, I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Walsh has a Me Too allegation or two under his belt, if not one on the way. But that is not here nor there in Minecraft. God, I wish someone stole his vocal cords. Someone really needs to steal my vocal cords after that attempt at singing a Sarah McLachlan song. That's Sarah McLachlan, right? Or is she the lady that would do the narration for those commercials? I can't remember. I know she was involved with those fucking commercials in some way. And her name sounds like it has Glock in it, which is a gun.
Tragedy struck.
Oh.
I woke up the next morning unable to speak. I had finally been silenced. Literally.
What? Are you shitting me? Was this literally just him making a video meant to drum up views? But it's just a joke video? I thought that maybe Matt Walsh might have actually gotten banned somewhere. Like maybe his Twitter got suspended, maybe he got a strike on a video. I thought maybe, after all of the constant hate speech, harassment, how he would goad his audience into mass reporting and even, falsely claiming that random gay people and teachers on TikTok are pedophiles. I thought all of his illegal activity, all of his TOS activity, all of his hate speech had finally caught up to him. But no, it's just him trying to bank off of the sympathy of his audience that believe that the right is currently being silenced and making a joke video where he can just kind of subtly claim that he's being silenced, I guess, without actually being silenced. It's just a joke, though. Jesus Christ. Now it's not even real. Now it's not even real when they say it. They aren't even being silenced anymore when they say it in any way. It's not even like them being deplatformed and they're claiming they're being silenced. It's just them making a joke skit but reaping all of the benefits of as if this had actually happened. This video has nearly 1 million views in 2 days, by the way, which is a lot for his channel. That's 2/3 of his entire sub count in 2 days. And it's literally a meme. Jesus Christ.
The doctor said I had laryngitis. He said it's a minor illness. I should be fine in a few days. I tried to tell him that it might not be serious medically, but it's serious to me emotionally.
Does he actually have this? I know what laryngitis is, and it's not likely something he'd have. Isn't laryngitis usually caused by, like, frankly, exactly what I'm doing now? Couldn't I get laryngitis from vaping a shit ton and burning out my fucking esophagus and my larynx? Isn't that how it's usually caused? I think it can be caused by infections, which can damage the larynx, and I believe it can be caused by damage, external damage from other things, smoke inhalation, chemical burns, things like that. Zan, you're stoned? I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about here, guys. I'm not like... I don't think I'm fucking crazy. Someone Google it, okay?
But my words came out in squeaks and grunts, like a baby pig.
Listen, chat, all I'm saying is, I used to go by a different name, but I don't go by that name anymore. I will say Matt Walsh comparing himself to a little baby piggy in his own video might be the biggest self-own I've ever seen. Why would he walk into that trap?
I had never felt so marginalized. Those of us in the voice-depleted community, VDC, face this kind of erasure every day.
By the way, I want you to know, conservatives are literally rolling on the ground laughing right now, okay? Conservatives see this, and this is peak comedy to them. This is this is peak comedy. Not for the reasons that you might be laughing at it, by the way. They're laughing with it, not at it.
Our trauma is real. Our lived experiences are valid. We are victims too. And you can never take that away from us. I will soldier on, in the face of bigotry and ableism. And my story will be an inspiration to millions. The show will be back soon. Godspeed. Hashtag laryngitis survivor. Hashtag SPG4L.
What a cringy, pathetic attention grab. Jesus Christ. By the way, 951,224 views on that video, by the way, in 2 days. In 2 days, that is how many views this video has gotten. So that is just peak dishonest clickbait. You know, there used to be a time where in the YouTube space, falsely clickbaiting your audience was seen as taboo, but I guess if you're a right-wing lying grifter in the first place, then there isn't really a standard to be held to. You know, honestly, being a lefty commentator in politics is playing on hard mode compared to being a right-winger, because you may be correct, but proving the correct position is correct is much harder than debunking the easily thought up lies that the right likes to tell. Because the lies that the right likes to tell are comforting lies. The demographic they're aiming for, they're telling lies that their demographic want to hear. You know? Like if you see the movie Don't Look Up, you know, I haven't seen it yet, but from my understanding, it is about the cognitive dissonance of the entire world's population when made aware of an incoming asteroid that is going to destroy the entire planet. Instead of heeding the warning and actually doing something about it or even panicking, most of the world just kind of jokes about it, hand waves it, and continues living on, just in complete denial. They're unwilling to accept the fact that shit's going to hell. Well, if you enjoyed the Matt Walsh segment and you enjoyed Matt Walsh talking about how he has surgically had his larynx removed, apparently, or I don't even know. Maybe I think he sucked dick too hard and a big fat schnoz. Schnoz? Why did I use a big fat chode damaged his vocal cords? It can happen when deep throating. The dick can actually go down the wrong pipe. Did you guys know that? You know how like when you swallow water and you inhale while drinking it and it goes down the wrong pipe? While sucking dick, if you deep throat, if you inhale while doing that, the dick will go down into your lungs and destroy your larynx, which I believe might have been what happened to Matt Walsh. This is very common in those that have an addiction to sucking dick and deep throating, but have not put in the work to master their form, which is, of course, exactly what the kind of thing that Matt Walsh would do. Schnoz sounds disgusting. Schnoz is a word for nose, not for dick. If you like this segment, please consider leaving a like, subscribe, ring the bell icon, follow my social media, and of course, if you want to support me, you can donate, subscribe, or gift a sub on my website, or you can support me on my social media by following me. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. No matter how you support me, I really appreciate it, and have a good one.